This story is about 7 people trapped in Africa's most dangerous desert, surrounded by wild beasts eager to hunt them. The story begins in the Black Desert of Africa, where we meet Dr. Andrew, who lives with his wife at a Christian missionary. Today, one of his operations failed, resulting in the death of his patient, leaving him deeply saddened. A man arrives and warns him that militant groups in the area are capturing Americans and have discovered his presence. This means they could arrive at any moment. Andrew rushes to his wife, who is teaching children, and tells her they must leave immediately as their lives are in danger. Although his wife does not want to leave, as she is dedicated to teaching and helping the local people, Andrew insists that they must go, believing that nothing can be achieved here under the current circumstances. They bid farewell to the community and head to the airport, which is located in the middle of the desert. At the airport, they find a small plane. Andrew approaches the pilot and requests to join the flight. The pilot initially refuses, stating that he already has too many passengers. Andrew offers him more money, and the pilot reluctantly agrees to take them, but on the condition that they leave their luggage behind, which will be sent later. Andrew agrees. However, they still need approval to take off. The pilot bribes the officer, and they finally receive the clearance. There are a total of 7 people on the plane, including Andrew's companion, who is accompanying him to another airport. Everyone is heading to another airport from where they can catch a flight back to their country. However, as their plane flies over the desert, it encounters severe turbulence, causing fear among the passengers. The pilot reassures them, saying it's a routine occurrence for him. But suddenly, the engine catches fire, and the plane rapidly descends. The plane crashes, resulting in the death of a woman, leaving her husband devastated. Andrew's wife suffers a severe leg injury, with her leg trapped. The pilot warns everyone that the area is extremely dangerous, inhabited by some of the world's most dangerous animals. While they may not know the animals are there, the animals are certainly aware of their presence. As night falls, the risk of an attack increases, so they must escape as quickly as possible. There is a village nearby. If they can reach it, they might save their lives. However, Andrew can't leave because his wife's leg is badly injured and she can't walk. Their companions must leave before nightfall, as the cold weather will bring out the hunting animals. First, they bury the woman's body to prevent animals from eating it. Andrew tells his companions to send help once they reach the village, and they will wait for them. The group discusses which direction to take, knowing the village is 20 kilometers away. One man suggests heading southeast, but the pilot insists it's southwest and claims to have a gun for protection. He urges everyone to follow him. They set off through the dangerous desert, but after hours of walking, they see no sign of the village. Exhausted and thirsty, they share the pilot's limited water supply. They reach a rock, and the pilot believes the village is on the other side. They climb the rock, only to find a vast desert stretching out before them, signaling potential death. The man who suggested going southeast grabs the pilot's gun and insists they should have gone his way. He decides to head southeast alone. The rest of the group decides to return to the plane, considering it a safer place. They plan to head in the other direction from there to reach the village. Despite their exhaustion, they manage to return to the plane. But neither Andrew nor his wife are there. Blood is everywhere, along with lion claw marks on the plane. They realize that a lion attacked and killed both of them. Terrified, they move a little further to save their lives. Suddenly, Andrew appears, grabs the pilot, and throws him down in anger. He screams, blaming the pilot for their predicament. He accuses the pilot of greed, overloading the plane with personal luggage for money, which caused the crash and led to his wife's injury and death by the lion. Andrew wants to kill the pilot, but another man fires a flare gun and tells Andrew to step back. They discover that the pilot had a very heavy horn on his plane, indicating he was smuggling valuable animal parts. Andrew, devastated by his wife's death, buries her remaining body parts. He confides in a man, expressing regret that he didn't try harder to save her. The man reassures him, saying that no one can fight against a lion and that perhaps it was her destiny. They are all trapped in this dangerous desert. The sun sets soon. Along with the sunset, the animals have now started to come out. They hear the roar of the lion. The pilot says that 3 of us can save our lives, because the pilot's cabin is still fine. But more than 3 people cannot go inside it, and there are a total of 4 people. They decide that whoever loses in the toss, he will have to stay outside the plane all night. A boy loses in the toss. They explain to him that you will have to stay awake all night. Burn the fire and sit there. As long as you stay awake, As long as the fire burns, no one will attack you. Andrew, the pilot, and another man. That is, all three of them. The pilots go inside that cabin. Slowly, many hours pass. The pilot comes out and sees that the fire is about to go out, and that boy is sleeping. After which he wakes him up and says, "Don't let the fire go out, because if the fire goes out, then a lion or some other animal will come and kill you, because they know that we are here. They are around us." That boy wakes up. He increases the flames of fire again. The pilot comes back to his cabin. On the other hand, we are shown his companion, who was alone on the way to the village. He has a gun, but it is dark all around. He hears the sound of lions, although he also shoots bullets many times in the dark. But it is of no use. The voice of the lions, Andrew, his companion who had come to drop him to another airport, and the pilots also listen. All three of them are inside the pilot's cabin. They understand that the lions have killed their companion. At the same time, we are shown that boy, who once again goes to sleep, because of which the fire is extinguished. And now the beasts of this desert. That is the lion. They come around the plane and start roaming. Andrew wants to go out and save that boy. That's why he opens the door of the plane, because of which a lion tries to come inside. They close the door with great difficulty, and then they see that there is also a snake inside the cabin, which bites Andrew's companion. Andrew's companion is badly injured. Andrew is a doctor. He ties his feet and cuts at the place where the snake has bitten. His blood comes out from that place, because of which the poison does not spread in his body. Somehow they spend the whole night in that cabin. In the morning, everyone comes out. Andrew is completely broken. He is tired. He lost his wife. He saw his companions dying in front of his eyes. That's why he doesn't want to go anywhere from here. The pilot says that we have to go to the village from here. We now know the right direction, but he says that I don't want to go anywhere. Who was his companion outside at night? The lions have also killed him, and now there are 3 people left. And at night, the lions will come again to hunt them. Andrew says that you both go from here. Now I will not take a step forward from here. After this, the pilot and Andrew's companion start moving forward from here. Andrew's companion's leg is injured. That's why he is moving forward very slowly. But then they see that a car is coming from the front. Seeing this, both of them become very happy. And soon the car reaches them. Some people come out of it. These are the people of the same militant group, from whom Andrew, his wife, and the rest of the Americans and Christians are leaving Africa. They recognize Andrew. That's why they beat him with a gun and drop him down. On which Andrew's companion says that don't kill him. He is a good man. They ask if you are his servant. He says no. I work with him. I help him, because he helps people like us. He treats them. He is a doctor. And now they check the plane, in which they find many animal horns. Seeing this, they become even more angry, and now they put a gun on Andrew's head and say that you come to our country, you rob our country, you steal from here and take the goods to your country. That's why no one can save you now. But then the pilot says that these horns are not his, but mine. I do this work, but before they kill the pilot. Here, Andrew's companion, who is an African himself, he forbids them to do this. He is explaining to them, because of which they get angry and they kill him. Here now, Andrew and the pilot are left. The rest of the people have been killed. These 3 people of the militant group. One of them says that I am going to take a truck so that I can take all this stuff with me. You take care of both of them. And now Andrew and the pilot are put on the ground there. Both of these people of the militant group. They are sitting in front of them with a gun. Many hours pass, because of which both of them fall asleep. And now the pilot understands that he has one last chance. He can save his life. But for this, he will have to attack both of them and kill them. He attacks a man and shoots him, because of which his companion gets up before he shoots the pilot. Andrew holds his gun, because of which the pilot does not get shot. There is a fight between these 2. And in this fight, the bullet hits the man of that militant group. He dies. Andrew tries a lot to save him, but now there is no use of it. Andrew breaks even more, because he is a doctor. His job is to give life to people, not to kill them. The pilot explains to him that we have to get out of here. I can't leave you here. We will get out of here soon. Andrew's leg is also injured now, but somehow the pilot gives him support. and slowly moves forward with him. But he is very injured. He is very tired. That's why he falls at one place and tells the pilot that now, I can't go any further. The pilot says that you have to go from here. Look, there is a rock in front. I will leave you there. I will leave here to get help. And now he takes Andrew to that rock by giving him support. But when he is climbing it, he falls down. The pilot does not give up. He gives Andrew support again and brings him to the top of the rock. From here, he sees that the village is at a distance from here. Actually, if he had come in this direction before, then everyone would have been saved. But he went in the wrong direction. And now the lion who wants to hunt him. He is around him. Actually, he can smell his blood, but he is not able to see him. The pilot knows that until Lion does not kill his prey, he will not leave this place. He decides that by sacrificing himself, he will save Andrew's life, because he is a good man. He is a doctor. He can be useful to humanity. Also, today Andrew is stuck here because of him. He puts Andrew's blood on his body and says that I will go that way to distract the lions. You go out of here and go to the village. And he runs to the place where the lions are. The lions kill him. And now Andrew slowly starts moving towards the village. But because of being very tired, after going a little far, he falls. Then the hyenas come there, who start moving towards him to hunt him. Andrew gets up with full courage and runs towards them to scare them. But they are not afraid of him. Rather, they are moving towards him to kill him. And then a lightning falls from the sky between them, afraid of which the hyenas run away from there. Andrew falls there, and the next moment it starts raining. Andrew feels like his wife has come here to take him. He is seeing his wife's vision, and with this, he becomes unconscious. After a while, when the rain stops, then 2 people from the village come here and pick up Andrew and take him with them, which means that Andrew's life was saved, while all the other people were killed. And with this, the film ends here. We hope you liked this story.